Vyaktamamandanakaram Vyaktam Yena Characharam Tatpadam Darshitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Ajnanati Nirandasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshurum Militam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Guru Brahma Guru Vishnu Guru Devo Maheshwara Guru Sakshat Param Brahma Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Stavaram Jagam Yatnam Yat Kinchit Sacharacharam Tatparam Darshitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Babaji Vyadpi Yat Sarvam Trailokyam Sacharacharam Tatpadam Darshitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Sarvashruti Shiroratna Virajita Parambujaha Virantambuja Suryoya Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Chaitanya Shashvatasyanto Vyomatito Niranjanaha Bindunadakarātītā Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Jnana Shakti Samarudha Tattvamala Vibhushitaha Bhukti Mukti Pradātācha Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Aneka Janma Samprapta Karma Bandha Vidāyine Atmajnana Pradhanena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Shoshanam Bhava Sindhosha Jnapanam Sarasampadaha Guropādodakam Samyak Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Na Guroradikam Tattvam Na Guroradikam Tapaha Tattvajnanat Param Nasti Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Manata Shri Jagannatha Madguru Shri Jagadguru Manatma Sarva Bhutatma Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Guru Radhiranadishcha Guru Paramadevata Guru Parataram Nasti Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Tvameva Mata Chapita Tvameva Tvameva Bandhuscha Sakha Tvameva Tvameva Vidyadravinam Tvameva Tvameva Sarvam Mama Deva Deva Tvameva Sarvam Mama Deva Deva Jai Guru Deva Namo Namah Shri Vishwananda Namo Namah Premavatara Namo Namah Sadguru Deva Namo Namah Jai Guru Deva Namo Namah Shri Vishwananda Namo Namah Premavatara Namo Namah Sadguru Deva Namo Namah Jai Guru Deva Namo Namah Shri Vishwananda Namo Namah Premavatara Namo Namah Sadguru Deva Namo Namah Jai Guru Deva Namo Namah Shri Vishwananda Namo Namah Premavatara Namo Namah Sadguru Deva Namo Namah Jai Guru Deva Namo Namah Shri Vishwananda Namo Namah Premavatara Namo Namah Sadguru Deva Namo Namah Jai Guru Deva Namo Namah Shri Vishwananda Namo Namah Premavatara Namo Namah Sadgurudeva Namo Namah Jai Gurudeva Namo Namah Shri Vishwananda Namo Namah Premavatara Namo Namah Sadgurudeva Namo Namah Jai Gurudeva Namo Namah Shri Vishwananda Namo Namah Premavatara Namo Namah Sadgurudeva Namo Namah Jai Gurudeva Namo Namah Shri Vishwananda Namo Namah Premavatara Namo Namah Sadgurudeva Namo Namah Jai Gurudeva Namo Namah Shri Vishwananda Namo Namah Premavatara Namo Namah Sadgurudeva Namo Namah Jai Gurudeva Namo Namah Shri Vishwananda Namo Namah Premavatara Namo Namah Sadgurudeva Namo Namah Jai Gurudeva Namo Namah Shri Vishwananda Namo Namah Premavatara Namo Namah Sadgurudeva Namo Namah Jai Gurudeva Namo Namah Shri Vishwananda Namo Namah Premavatara Namo Namah Sadgurudeva Namo Namah Jai Gurudeva Namo Namah Shri Vishwananda Namo Namah Premavatara Namo Namah Sadgurudeva Namo Namah Jai Guru Jai Guru Jai Guru Jai 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 Guru Jai Shri Vishwananda Jai 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 Guru Jai Guru Vishwananda Jai 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 Guru Jai Shri 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 Vishwananda Jai 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 Guru Jai Guru Jai Guru 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 Jai 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 Guru Jai Shri Vishwananda 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 Jai Jai Oh Jai Guru Jai Shri Vishwananda Jai 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 Guru Jai Shri Vishwananda Jai 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 Guru Jai Swami Vishwananda Jai Jai Om Avatar Shishaya Namaha Om Vishamaya Namaha Om Devakarya Samudyataya Namaha Om Sukshmatanave Namaha Om Chinmayaya Namaha Om Guru Murtaye Namaha Om Sugaraya Namaha Om Suloshanaya Namaha Om Sumukhaya Namaha Om Charuhasai Namaha, Om Keshavai Namaha, Om Padmabhujai Namaha, Om Anagamanai Namaha, Om Charubaladharine Namaha, Om Brahmai Namaha, Om Mandirasthapakai Namaha, Om Shri Bhutabhrteshwarnath Namaha, Om Gayatriyachvane Namaha, Om Arpanasvikarakai Namaha, Om Vishnu Pujakai Namaha, Om Namo Narayanayeeti Mantropasakai Namaha, Om Sarvamayai Namaha, Om Madhurakantai Namaha, Om Krishna Sankirtana Lulupai Namaha, Om Stotrapriyai Namaha, Om Itabashine Namaha, Om Vakmine Namaha, Om Chitrakara Visharadai Namaha, Om Vratadharai Namaha, Om Sadave Namaha, Om Jagatpantai Namaha, Om Sarvalokahitai Namaha, Om Bhaktapriyai Namaha, Om Sudhai Namaha, Om Anukulai Namaha, Om Neyai Namaha, Om Sudarshanai Namaha, Om Bhaktavatsalai Namaha, Om Premamurtaye Namaha, Om Shubhekshanai Namaha, Om Pretivardhanai Namaha, Om Swastidayakai Namaha, Om Tarakai Namaha, Om Anugrahai Namaha, Om Vardhanai Namaha, Om Achitai Namaha, Om Arthai Namaha, Om Siddhipradai Namaha, Om Janardhanai Namaha, Om Manoharai Namaha, Om Mahakshai Namaha, Om Siddheshwarai Namaha, Om Bhasmabhushitai Namaha, Om Atmalingai Namaha, Om Lingakshana Protsahakai Namaha, Om Sri Sadanai Namaha, Om Madhavai Namaha, Om Omkarupasakai Namaha, Om Sukshmai Namaha, Om Vishokai Namaha, Om Sattvikai Namaha, Om Samadashine Namaha, Om Dakshai Namaha, Om Achintyai Namaha, Om Niramkarai Namaha, Om Nirmohai Namaha, Om Avyagrai Namaha, Om Chitakrodhai Namaha, Om Vinayashilai Namaha, Om Savashyai Namaha, Om Kushalai Namaha, Om Chamai Namaha, Om Satyadharmai Namaha, Om Nirvikalpai Namaha, Om Viraktai Namaha, Om Atindrai Namaha, Om Satyasandhai Namaha, Om Pavitrai Namaha, Om Madhura Swabhavai Namaha, Om Suramandai Namaha, Om Nandanai Namaha, Om Prasanatmane Namaha, Om Bhaktanidaye Namaha, Om Sakshaye Namaha, Om Sanatmaye Namaha, Om Sadayogine Namaha, Om Haraye Namaha, Om Sutapai Namaha, Om Saumyai Namaha, Om Guruyai Namaha, Om Vimuktatmai Namaha, Om Yabirai Namaha, Om Guptai Namaha, Om Padmaravai Namaha, Om Srinivasai Namaha, Om Devai Namaha, Om Yutidarai Namaha, Om Dhanyai Namaha, Om Gurave Namaha, Om Duratikramai Namaha, Om Gahanai Namaha, Om Bhagavate Namaha, Om Harisharam Hargadarshakaya Namaha, Om Kutastha Jagatakai Namaha, Om Abhiprayai Namaha, Om Sarvamata Samatyai Namaha, Om Shamakata Bhavaranakai Namaha, Om Premavata Sri Vishwananda Swamine Namaha. Ato Deva Avantuno Yato Vishnur Vichakrame Prithivya Sapta Dharmalihi Idam Vishnur Vichakrame Tredhani Dade Padam Samodamasya Pagum Sure Trini Pada Vichakrame Vishnur Gopa Adabhya Ato Dharmani Dharyene Vishnur Karmani Pashyata Eto Hrtani Paspashe Indrasya Yuja Sakha Tad Vishnuro Paramam Paragum Sada Pashanti Suryaha Dive Vachakshuratatam Tad Vipraso Vipanyavo Jagruvagum Sasamindhate Vishnuyat Paramam Padam. Satgurudevaya Dhimahi Tanno Vishwananda Prachodayate. Om Premataraya Vidmahe Satgurudevaya Dhimahi Tanno Vishwananda Prachodayate. Om Premataraya Vidmahe Satgurudevaya Dhimahi Tanno Vishwananda Prachodayate. Vakratunda Mahakaya Suryakoti Samaprabha Nirvinam Kurume Deva Sarvakaryeshu Sarvada Sarvakaryeshu Sarvada. Om Bhuvasvaha Tatsavitur Varenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Na Prachodayat. Om Bhuvasvaha Tatsavitur Varenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Na Prachodayat. Om Bhuvasvaha Tatsavitur Varenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Na Prachodayat. Shri Krishna Vishnu Madhusudana Kaita Bhare Narayana Achyuta Trivikrama Chakrapane Daityadi Sarjadhara Sridhara Vasudeva Gopala Krishna Haraye Tava Supravartam Shri Rukminisha Pavanasha Hare Murare Radesha Gopisha Suyupa Brahmadi Vandya Shri Varakashtaya Vagunta Pate Bhuvanaika Murte Gopala Deva Haraye Tava Supravartam Meenakrite Kamatarupa Varaha Murte Traivikramaya Guhane Guru Rama Rama Shri Rama Krishna Yadunandana Kalki Rupa Gopala Krishna Haraye Tava Supravartam Govinda Madhava Mukunda Paramparesha Damodaram Chatarananda Kadhari Shori Gopa Gopi Jana Samvrita Dhina Bhando Gopi Jana Priyaye Tava Supravartam Shiram Vishaye Bhujagadi Patalpashaye Sarvaktaritsatanashaye Ramangashaye Shri Gopavama Madhutalpa Sukhadishaye Gopa Vallabhaye Tava Supravartam Shri Kashyapati Sukadara Gautamari Brahmarshi Sangamani Sangava Bharatesho Tishtamti Deva Tava Darshana Bhagya Heto Gopala Sekaraye Tava Supravartam Mandara Jari Tulasi Dalamadikadyahe Maryani Anjali Pute Samudaharanti Tishtamti Tattvavatadhara Tale Murindaha Radha Manoharaye Tava Supravartam Vedatrayam Patati Gottamakana Guyaha Gayanti Sadguragano Varada Savagaha Sankirtayanti Davanama Katha Visheshaha Shri Naradani Rishaya Tava Supravartam Govardhano Dharana Gopa Kishora Gopa Gopi Janamrita Suvesha Bhavali Pota Trilokya Mohana Sumangala Divyateha Shri Rukminisha Varada Tava Supravatam Shri Vatsachina Sharanagata Parijata Bhaktati Bhanjana Kripakaradhina Bhando Detyantayayati Jana Priya Divya Rupa Shri Ganda Gopatanaya Tava Supravatam Padmaksha Padma Mukha Padma Dhara Prameya Padmalaya Sahita Padma Nivasa Shori Padmopavati Surasevita Pada Padma Padmadhinata Haraye Tava Supravatam Vrindatale Viharanaya Mahendra Vandya Kandalpadalpa Haratinya Sudresha Rupa Chandrananaya Siddha Chandana Linda Deha Govindayada Varaye Tava Supravatam Shri Nandananda Yashoda Kumara Dhira Mayangadhina Davichona Supushpahara Nilam Buddha Susharira Ramavihara Gopala Deva Haraye Tava Supravatam Shri Bhakti Jambavati Sarya Suganti Bhadra Shri Vintravinda Divasa Prabhu Putra Kadyahe Tishtamti Devya Bhavameta Vasevanada Gopi Vanapriya Hare Tava Supravatam Shri Krishna Achyuta Ananta Mukunda Shori Radha Manohara Janardana Chakrapane Namani Divya Munayona Nishambalanti Brahmi Muhurta Samaye Tava Supravatam Shri Krishna Supravatam Ye Patanti Ahanisham Bhuri Kirtan Mahapapan Shri Krishna Grahe Tukam Ishvara Parama Krishna Sachitananda Vigraha Anadiradir Govinda Sarva Karana Karanam Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami Chintamani Prakara Satma Sukalpa Viksha Laksha Varteju Surabira Pipalayantam Lakshmi Sahasra Shata Sambrama Sevyamanam Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami Venum Kavantamaravinda Dalayatacham Paravatam Samasitam Buddha Sundarangam Kandalpakoti Kamaniya Vishesha Shobham Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami Alola Chandra Kala Sadvanamarya Vamshi Ratangadam Pranaya Keli Kala Vilasam Shamam Tribangalalitam Niyata Prakasham Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami Angariyasya Sakalindriya Vrittimanti Bhajanti Panti Kalayanti Chiram Jaganti Ananda Chinmaya Sadhujara Vigrahasya Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami Govindamadipurusham tamaham bhajami. Pantasukoti-shatabhasara sampragambyo vayoratapi manaso munipungavana sopyasti yatra parasinya vichitya tadve Govindamadipurusham tamaham bhajami. Govindamadipurusham tamaham bhajami. He kopya sora chahitum jagadanda koti yaschaktirasti jagadanda chayaya danta anantarastha paramanu chayantarastam Govindamadipurusham tamaham bhajami. Govindamadipurusham tamaham bhajami. Yad bhava bhavitariyo manujastadeva samprabhya rupa mahima sanayana bhushaha suteyameva nigama padite suvanti Govindamadipurusham tamaham bhajami. Govindamadipurusham tamaham bhajami. Ananda chinmaya rasam pratibhavitabis tavirya eva nicharupataya kalabi goloka eva nivasatya kilatma bhuto Govindamadipurusham tamaham bhajami. Govindamadipurusham tamaham bhajami. Premantana surita bhakti vilochanena Sarvasadeva hridayeshu vilokayanti Yam shama sundaram achitya gunasvarupam Govindamadipurusham tamaham bhajami. Govindamadipurusham tamaham bhajami. Ramadimurti shukalani yamena tishtam Nanavataram akarod bhuvaneshu kintu Krishna swayam samabhavat paramapumanyo Govindamadipurusham tamaham bhajami. Govindamadipurusham tamaham bhajami. Yasya prabhavato jagananda koti Koti svashesha vasudadi vibhuti vina Tadvamanishkalamanandamashesha bhutam Govindamadipurusham tamaham bhajami. Govindamadipurusham tamaham bhajami. Maya hi yasya jagadanda shatani sute Traigunyatat vishaya veda vidayamana Sadvavalambi parasadva vishuddha sattvam Govindamadipurusham tamaham bhajami. Govindamadipurusham tamaham bhajami. Ananda chinmaya rasatmataya manasu Yapraninam pratiphalam smaratam upedya Vilayitena bhuvanani jaya jajasam Govindamadipurusham tamaham bhajami. nasti heto yashambhutam api tatha samupaiti karyat govindamadi purusham tamaham bhajami govindamadi purusham tamaham bhajami vipacheva hidashatanamabhyupedya vipayate vivita hetu samana dharma yastadu eva hita vishnutaya vivati govindamadi purusham tamaham bhajami govindamadi purusham tamaham bhajami yakarana valajale bhajati smayoga nidram ananta jagadanda saromakupaha adhara shaktimavalamya param svamurtim govindamadi purusham tamaham bhajami govindamadi purusham tamaham bhajami yaseka nishvasita kalamatavalambya devanti loma viraja jaganandanata vishnur mahansa isayasa kala vishesho govindamadi purusham tamaham bhajami govindamadi purusham tamaham bhajami asvanya chashma shakaleshu nicheshu tejaha shriyam kiyat prakatayaptyapi tattvatatra brahmaya esha jagadanda vidhana karta govindamadi purusham tamaham bhajami govindamadi purusham tamaham bhajami yadpadapalava-yugam vinidaya kumbha vande pranama samaye saganani raja yajnam vihantu maragasa jagatrayasya govindamadi purusham tamaham bhajami govindamadi purusham tamaham bhajami agnir mahe gaganam ambut marudishascha kalastatatmam manasiti jagatrayani yasmad bhavanti vibhavanti vishantiyam cha govindamadi purusham tamaham bhajami govindamadi purusham tamaham bhajami yakshakshiresa savita sakala grahana raja samasta suramurtirashesha tejaha yasyagnayatamati samprita kala chakro govindamadi purusham tamaham bhajami govindamadi purusham tamaham bhajami dharmodhapapanichaya shrutayastapamsi brahmadikita patagadhavayascha jivaha yadatta-matra vibhava prakata prabhava govindamadi purusham tamaham bhajami govindamadi purusham tamaham bhajami yasmindra gopanadavindra mahosakarma bandhana rupa palabhajana matanoti karmani nirdahati kintu cha bhakti bhajana govindamadi purusham tamaham bhajami govindamadi purusham tamaham bhajami yam krodha kama sahaja pranayadipiti vatsalya moha guru gaurava sevya bhavahe sanchintya tasya sadushim tanuna purete govindamadi purusham tamaham bhajami govindamadi purusham tamaham bhajami Ishvara Paramakrishna Sachitananda Vigraha Anadiradir Govinda Sarvakarana Karanam Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami Govindamadi Purushantamaham Bhajami. Om Agnarantimirandasya Gnananjana Shalakaya Chakshulunmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Good morning. So this morning's verse is taken from Canto 7, Chapter 7, verse 50. Devo Suryo Manashova Yaksho Kandharva Evacha Bhajan Mukunda Charanam Swasti Mansad Yatavayam. Which means, if a demon, a demigod, human being, Yaksha, Gandharva, or anyone within this universe renders service to the lotus feet of Mukunda, who can deliver liberation, he is actually situated in the most auspicious condition of life, exactly like us, said Prahlad Maharaj. So, in this part of the Srimad Bhagavatam, Prahlad is at school, let's say with his school friends, his demon school friends, the kids, and they're also learning how to become demons, proper demons. Yeah, that's what you go to school for. And he's conveying to the other demon children that irregardless of whatever species you are, whichever race, caste, the Lord's mercy towards that person who renders his service to his lotus feet is unbounded. It's without limit. It's very beautiful. It's a very beautiful concept, actually, that Prahlad is trying to bring across to his fellow school friends. And he's really showing that there is no mercy, there is no limit, to the mercy that the Lord has. It's unbounded. It doesn't matter what you have done. It doesn't matter who you are. Whatever you've done in your life that you think, oh my God, this is unforgivable, not in the Lord's eyes. And obviously it also says about and indicates the amount of mercy that the Lord is able to bestow upon that individual or people. It says in the Bhagavad Gita, if somebody renders service to the Lord, one can be considered to be the most auspicious condition in life. So he says in chapter 9, verse 30, Krishna says to Arjuna, even if the most sinful person worships me exclusively with devotion, he must be regarded as a saint, for he has rightly resolved. So he can be considered to be a saint because he has refocused his life upon him, upon God himself. God has all the capacity, he has all the power, all the mercy, he has everything within his capacity to transform that individual. But that individual can't transform unless the mind, unless the heart is devoted to the Lord himself. So it reminds me of this incredible grace and mercy that we actually have just to be on this path itself. We're all saints in the making. And it's incredible to see how, when one reorientates himself towards God, how he looks past all of the shortcomings, everything that one has done in life. It reminds me of one of the devotees in Poland. One devotee who was in prison met another person in prison, and he was reading the autobiography of a yogi. And he was, they got chatting. And this devotee who went to that prison then understood why, he had to be there. Because he met this guy, and he was really into Mahavatar Babaji, he was really into Yogananda. And he said, well, my guru, his spiritual master is Mahavatar Babaji. And he goes, what? He goes, yeah, my guru's a realized master. Would you like to get to know about him? So he starts telling him stories about Guruji and about his connection with Mahavatar Babaji. To cut a long story short, basically, he asks me, this person in prison, like, can Guruji initiate me? And I was like, wow, that's a direct question. I was thinking the chances are very, very little. I know that Guruji normally, only once before he's initiated somebody at a distance, because this was in times of COVID, and
people couldn't travel in those days. So Guruji did like an online darshan, so an online initiation for, I think it was like 200-300 people, all in one go. And I said, it's very unlikely, that he'll initiate. And he was like, okay, but please, can you ask Guruji? So I asked Guruji, and he immediately said yes. And I was like, oh wow, So we did the initiation online, and he was super happy. And Guruji said, if I can change that person there, I know I'm doing something right. This is a person who's in a high security ward in prison. He gets to see maybe one person once a month. He's not let out. It's very, very difficult. So how amazing it is that Guruji makes it possible. He comes to the people. He makes it possible for them to have that relationship due to his mercy. He will extend himself. He'll go looking. So it doesn't matter how bad that person is or whatever they have done. Let's take the example of Valmiki. He was a murderer. He was a thief. He hurt many, many people just to make some money and to put bread on the table for the family. And the Lord openly welcomes those who really want to approach him. He'll do anything. And so his mercy that he bestows on people who want to have that relationship with him is just flat out. It's just amazing how he bestows that mercy, what lengths he's prepared to go to. So a few weeks ago I was in Ireland, and we did a few events in Ireland, in Dublin, in Naas, and in Cork. And they were all really, really wonderful, very simple. We just sang some bhajan, some kirtan. I gave a satsang, that was it. Nothing complicated. And it's amazing to see how the power of bhajan kirtan can transform people, how people get up and dance. Now in Ireland, you don't need to give anybody an excuse to sing and dance. The Irish love to dance. Once I was arriving in Dublin, and they had Trad Week, traditional music week, and they had a guy there with his, his clippy-cloppy shoes, special shoes that you do like the Irish dance, and they make lots of noise, and they had the violin and the piano going. Really cool. So the Irish love to sing and dance. And they also have, now in Ireland, they have a big mix of lots of different nationalities. But when we started singing, it was such a lovely space that, there was a strong presence of Guruji there, and there was just such unity amongst all the new musicians. But not only the musicians, but everybody in the room. It just felt like one family. And the vast majority of these people are brand new, like never seen them before, don't know them at all. And it just felt like really one family in the room. And I stayed at one follower's place, and she has certain challenges in her life, health challenges. She can't go up and down stairs. And she lives on the ground floor in her home. Of course, she has an up and a downstairs, but she lives on the ground floor, so she doesn't have to go up and down any stairs. And every time she even looks at stairs, she begins to get vertigo. She gets really dizzy, and she gets very fearful. So for 7 years, she hasn't been up or down any stairs. And the event that we had to do in Cork, it was on the 3rd floor. So we get to the venue, she's waiting in the car. We get to the venue, and both of the lifts are broken. Oh dear. It's like Guruji's providing an opportunity. Would you like to walk up all these stairs? So out of 2 lifts, 1 lift will go to the 2nd floor. So she still has 1 floor to walk up, and it's 3 different stages. There's 7 steps in each one. So I take her under one arm, and Vamadev takes her under the other arm. And of course she feels a little bit of fear, but she's focusing on Guruji, and she's chanting the mantra, Sri Vitalagiridhari Parabrahmane Namaha. And so we're lifting up each step, and each step she goes. And within 2 minutes, she's at the top. She's on the 3rd floor. And she was amazed how easy it was. I said, this is the closest you're going to get to Guruji lifting you up. I said, because I was under one arm. And she was amazed how little fear that she felt. She didn't have the vertigo. And in 2 minutes, she had achieved what she hadn't achieved in 7 years. And she said, Guruji was with me. Guruji was with me. And once she was up on the top floor, She was welcoming the people. She was helping the people to their seats. She was singing. She was dancing. She was, in that way, she was also being of service. And it was really beautiful to see. And then at the end of the event, we had to take her back down again. And she was the last one to come down because we had to take all the equipment and everything. And again, I was under one arm, Vamadev was under the other, and little by little we took her down each step. And again, she was focusing on Guruji and she was chanting the mantra. And so it's amazing how the Lord imparts that mercy. The mercy of the divine, let's say, we talk about Guru Kripa. The Kripa is actually, like, God's form is the Guru. God's Kripa is the form of God's mercy. So the Guru is the mercy of God, and he comes to bestow that mercy on the people to make it easy to come to the divine. You know, Guruji's always reminding us the same thing, year in, year out, every day, every satsang. He's reminding. And it's out of that mercy and it's out of that compassion that he allows us to come close to him, but he actually starts running towards us. Another lady from the UK, initially she got in contact with Amara Nimai Das here, and he said, oh, there's a Swami in the UK, you can call him. So she calls me. Never met her before, she's never met Guruji. Guruji's coming to the UK in June. She starts having dreams of Guruji, as Guruji does. Again, before he even goes to the country, he's already appearing to the people, most often in their dreams. You know, he's interacting with them. He's preparing them to meet him physically. Another example for me of that mercy, like he's running to them. So he appears in her dream, and he appears with a big doctor's coat, you know. And she's having some difficulties in her life, some challenges. He goes up to her, like in this kind of like hospital, and he's got his clipboard, you know, with his pen, you know. And he says, oh, we're going to have to do a full check. She's like, no, it's okay. I don't need a full check. And he's going, no, you need the works. You need the full checkup. So she was on the phone. She was very confused, like, why did he appear looking like a doctor? And I started smiling, like I knew exactly why, let's say, her subconscious might interpret him in that way. And I immediately remembered verse 93 from the Guru Gita. And it says, I always bow to the worshipful Guru, who is bliss incarnate, who bestows happiness, whose face is radiant with joy. His essential nature is knowledge. He is aware of his true self. He is the adorable Lord of the yogis, the physician who cures the malady of worldliness. So I explained to her that the Guru's work in the world is to cure us of this malady of worldliness, which is really this obsession about material wealth, family, friends, relationships, the job, limited happiness, all the expectations that go with like having a body and a mind, our status, the pride, the egoism, to name just a few. And so it's another example for me really how merciful the Lord is and how he comes to us before perhaps we even thinking about making a step towards him. So I do agree, it's amazing to be able to render this service to the Lord. But before we even have that possibility to render the service to the Lord, it just reminds me the first time I saw, I love doing Abhishekam, I love doing service to the deities. Like, I do it every day, love it. But the first time I saw an Abhishekam taking place, I was telling a story yesterday. I was in the Hale Clinic in London, and I saw these people, these Hindu people, strange people. They were pouring yogurt over this little monkey. I know, it sounds very strange, doesn't it? They had this little statue of a monkey, and they were pouring yogurt over this monkey. And I was thinking, these people have lost their minds. And that was my perception at that time. I didn't understand the symbolism of Abhishekam. I didn't understand the ceremony. And once I did, I really, really began to love it. I fell in love with it. But before we can even render service, it's amazing how much the Lord, through the form of the Guru, through the mercy of the Guru, He runs to us and brings us on this path little by little so that we can render this service, so that we can have the most auspicious life that we possibly can, serving his lotus feet. So it's, for me as a conclusion, it's really amazing to see how the Lord manifests into people's lives and brings us little by little, step by step, onto this journey where we can have and live this wonderful, auspicious life, to be able to render service and to enjoy this path of bhakti. So if you're not there yet, if you're thinking, for everybody out listening to this outside or watching online, if you're thinking about rendering service to the Lord, it is a beautiful, beautiful journey. It's one of the most fabulous things you can ever do. And if you're not sure about it, give it a try. And most likely you'll fall in love with it. Jai Gurudev.
Namaste Narasimhaya.
Namaste Narasimhaya.
Namaste Narasimhaya.
Namaste Narasimhaya.
Praladayine. Narasimha Parato Narasimho.
Ito Narasimho Parato Narasimho.
Yato Yato Yamitato Narasimho.
Yato Yato Yamitato Narasimho.
Yato Yato Yamitato Narasimho.
Yato Yato Yamitato Narasimho.
Bahir Narasimho Hridaye Narasimho.
Bahir Narasimho Hridaye Narasimho.
Bahir Narasimho Hridaye Narasimho.
Bahir Narasimho Hridaye Narasimho.
Narasimha Mahadim Sharanam Prapadye.
Narasimha Mahadim Sharanam Prapadye.
Narasimha Mahadim Sharanam Prapadye.
Narasimha Mahadim Sharanam Prapadye.
Davakara Kamalavare Nakama Bhuta Shringa Dalita Hiranyakashipu Tanubringa Keshavadhirita Narahari Rupa Jai Jagadisha Hare Jai Jagadisha Hare Jai Jagadisha Hare
Avakara Sita Hiranyakashipu Anubringa Keshavadita Narahari Rupa Jai Jagadisha Hare Jaya Jagadisha Hare Jaya Jagadisha Hare
Keshavadita Narahari Rupa Jai Jagadisha Hare Jai Jagadisha Hare Jai Jagadisha Hare
Keshavadita Narahari Rupa Jai Jagadisha Hare Jaya Jagadisha Hare Jaya Jagadisha Hare
Jai Narasingha Dev Narasingha Dev Narasingha Dev Jai Narasingha Dev
Jaya Narasingha Dev Narasingha Dev Narasingha Dev Jaya Narasingha Dev
Jai Prahlad Maharaj Bhakta Swarupa Jai Prahlad Maharaj
Prahlad Maharaj Bhakta Swarupa Jaya Prahlad Maharaj
Gurudev Gurudev Jaya Jaya Gurudev
Jaya Jaya Gurudev 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 Jaya Jaya Gurudev
Sri Vishwananda Gurudev Gurudev Sri Vishwananda Gurudev
Sri Vishwananda Gurudev 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 Sri Vishwananda Gurudev
Gurudev Gurudev Sri Vishwananda Gurudev Shri Vitala Giridhari Parabrahmane Namaha
Shri Vithala Giridhari Parabrahmane Namaha
Shri Vitala Giridhari Parabrahmane Namaha
Shri Vithala Giridhari Parabrahmane Namaha.
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 Ramanuja Ramanuja Mangala Mangalame Yatiraja Ramanuja Mangala Mangalame
Ramanuja Ramanuja Mangala Mangalame. Yatiraja Ramanuja Mangala Mangalame.
Yatindraya Karunakaraya Mangala Mangalame
Yatindraya Karunakaraya Mangala Mangalame.
Praparti Dharmaikarajaya Mangala Mangalame
Prabhati Dharmaikarajaya Mangala Mangalame.
Ramanuja Ramanuja Mangala Mangalame Yatiraja Ramanuja Mangala Mangalame
Ramanuja Ramanuja Mangala Mangalame. Yatiraja Ramanuja Mangala Mangalame.
Saligrama Pratishtitaya Mangala Mangalame
Saligrama Pratishtitaya Mangala Mangalame.
Tridandatarini Gotakachaya Mangala Mangalame
Tridandatarini Gotakachaya Mangala Mangalame.
Ramanuja Ramanuja Mangala Mangalame Yatiraja Ramanuja Mangala Mangalame
Ramanuja Ramanuja Mangala Mangalame. Yatiraja Ramanuja Mangala Mangalame.
Rangesa Kenkayarataya Mangala Mangalame
Rangesha Kankaryarataya Mangala Mangalame.
Mananataya Dharine Daraya Mangala Mangalame
Harinaya Harinaya Mangala Mangalame.
Ramanuja Ramanuja Mangala Mangalame Yatiraja Ramanuja Mangala Mangalame
Ramanuja Ramanuja Mangala Mangalame. Yatiraja Ramanuja Mangala Mangalame.
Mangala Mangalame Om Jaya Jagadisha Hare Swami Jaya Jagadisha Hare भक्त जनों के संग तथा सजनों के संग क्षण में दूर करे। ओम जय जगदीश हरे। जो जावे पद पावे दुख विनसे मन का, स्वामी दुख विनसे मन का। सुख संपत्ति करावे, सुख संपत्ति करावे, कष्ट मिटे तन का। ओम जय जगदीश हरे। माता पिता तुम मेरे, शरण गहु में किसकी, स्वामी शरण गहु में किसकी। तुम बिना और न दूजा, तुम बिना और न दूजा, आशा करूं मैं किसकी। ओम जय जगदीश हरे। तुम पूरन परमात्मा, तुम अंतरयामी, स्वामी तुम अंतरयामी। पार ब्रह्म परमेश्वर, पार ब्रह्म परमेश्वर, तुम सबके स्वामी। ओम जय जगदीश हरे। तुम करुणा के सागर, तुम पालन करता, स्वामी तुम पालन करता। मैं सेवक तुम स्वामी, मैं सेवक तुम स्वामी, कृपा करो बरता। ओम जय जगदीश हरे। तुम हो एक गोचर, सबके प्राणपति, स्वामी सबके प्राणपति। किस विधि मिलूं दयामय, किस विधि मिलूं कृपामय, तुमको मैं कुमति। ओम जय जगदीश हरे। दीन बंधु दुख हाता, तुम रक्षक मेरे, स्वामी तुम रक्षक मेरे। करुणा हाथ बढ़ाओ, करुणा हाथ बढ़ाओ, शरण पदा तेरे। ओम जय जगदीश हरे। विषय विकार विदाओ, पाप हरो देवा, स्वामी पाप हरो देवा। श्रद्धा भक्ति बढ़ाओ, श्रद्धा प्रेम बढ़ाओ, संतन की सेवा। ओम जय जगदीश हरे। तन मन धन सब है तेरा, स्वामी सब कुछ है तेरा, स्वामी सब कुछ है तेरा। तेरा तुझको अर्पण, तेरा तुझको अर्पण, क्या लागे मेरा। ओम जय जगदीश हरे। ओम जय जगदीश हरे। स्वामी जय जगदीश हरे। भक्त जनों के संगत तथा सज्जनों के संगत क्षण में दूर करे। ओम जय जगदीश हरे। मन चाकर राखो जी, गिरधारी लाला चाकर राखो जी, गिरधारी लाला चाकर राखो जी, गिरधारी लाला चाकर राखो जी। मन चाकर राखो जी, गिरधारी लाला चाकर राखो जी, गिरधारी लाला चाकर राखो जी, गिरधारी लाला चाकर राखो जी। ओ चाकर राखो, चाकर राखो, चाकर राखो जी। चाकर राखो, चाकर राखो, चाकर राखो जी। माने चाकर राखो जी, गिरधारी लाला चाकर राखो जी। श्याम मने चाकर राखो जी, गिरधारी लाला चाकर राखो जी। गोविंद मन चाकर राखो जी, गिरधारी लाला चाकर राखो जी, गिरधारी लाला चाकर राखो जी, गिरधारी लाला चाकर राखो जी। त्वमेव माता च पिता त्वमेव त्वमेव बन्धुश्च सखा त्वमेव त्वमेव विद्या द्रविणं त्वमेव त्वमेव सर्वं मम देव देव त्वमेव सर्वं मम देव देव असतो मा सद्गमय तमसो मा ज्योतिर्गमय मृत्युर्माम् अमृतां गमय ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः लोका समस्ता सुखिनो भवन्तु लोका समस्ता सुखिनो भवन्तु लोका समस्ता सुखिनो भवन्तु ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः श्री गुरुभ्यो नमः हरि
प्रेम से बोलो लक्ष्मी नारायण भगवान की जय। प्रेम से बोलो श्री भूतभृतेश्वरनाथ भगवान की जय। प्रेम से बोलो श्री हरे कृष्ण कन्हैयालाल की जय। प्रेम से बोलो महावतार प्रिय बाबा जी की जय। प्रेम से बोलो श्री भूताचार्य की जय। प्रेम से बोलो सद्गुरुदेव श्री स्वामी विश्वानंद महाराज की।
कृष्णाय गोविन्दाय गोपीजनवल्लभाय पराय परमपुरुषाय परकर्म मंत्र यंत्र तंत्र औषधशस्त्राणि सम्राय सम्राय मृत्योर्मुचाय मुचाय ओम नमो भगवते महासुदर्शनाय दीप्तिज्वालाप्रदाय सर्वनिशोभनाहुपत् परस्मै परब्रह्मणे परमज्योतिषे स्वाहा। ओम शांति 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 श्री गुरुभ्यो नमः हरि ओम।
जय जय
श्री राधे जय जय श्री राधे जय जय श्री राधे
श्याम वेंकटरमण गोविंदा
गोविंदा
गोपिका जीवन स्मरण गोविंदा
गोविंदा
भक्तवत्सला गोविंदा
गोविंदा
पुंडलीक वरदे
हरि
एकनाथ तुकाराम बद्रीनाथ महाराज की जय। समस्त भक्त मंडली की जय।
हलवार गुरुमला तिरुवरुकले